Discuss something quite controversial that was said by musician Lois Kim. I don't know if you picked it up on social media. Musician Lois Kim, gospel musician Lois Kim, has urged mothers to say the truth to their children when their fathers abandon them and abscond their responsibilities. She says, and I quote, "Wacha kuambia ati alikanyago na lori, mwambie alikataa kukulea. Nikaamua kucheza kama mimi, lazima nikulee." What do you tell your children when they are full of a father is not taking care of them?
Wanaambiaga vitu mingi mbaya.
What do you want to tell your children?
Wewe ngoja, usianze hizo vita mapema, Lois. Atajua tu siku moja. By the way, we always return, eh?
That's what I really wanted to discuss.
Usichomee baba kama mtoto ni mdogo.
When you've got a fool of a baby daddy who is not taking care of his children, what do you tell those children?
You should not tell them anything.
What do you mean you should not tell them anything?
Ngoja utakuwa.
When they ask where the father is, what do you say?
He will come.
No.
He will be back.
You know me, I agree with Lois Kim 100%.
Wacha kuweka mtoto hizo vitu mapema.
Lois Kim, you've hit the nail on the head. Were you lying to the child? Mumbe ukweli, your father has abandoned you.
Asa hiyo ni hate speech.
Hata ajui kama unaendanga shule. Hata ajui kama ulikula jana.
Hizo ni vitu unaambia mtoto?
Yes. Why shouldn't you?
You know fathers always come back, eh?
No. Is it about you coming back? I don't care whether you come back or not. The fact of the matter is that you're not there. Lois Kim has told mothers, say the truth to your children when their fathers abandon them and abscond their responsibilities. Where are you saving face for him and you're suffering on your own?
Why are you planting that seed?
No. Tell your children the truth. Baba yako hata ajui mahali unalalanga, hata ajui huku mahali unakaanga.
Hiyo sasa ni kupiganisha.
Dadi hata ajuangi shule yako. Dadi yako hata ajali.
Mimi ndio niko.
Yes. What do you tell them? And I agree with Lois Kim. Be truthful to your child. He grows up thinking his father is a superhero who is working in London. And the problem is, and this is the worst thing, the first thing the father does whenever they meet that child is disappoint that child. The first thing when that child meets the father, and he expects so much because he's been told so many good things about this fool, the first thing the father does is make promises he can't keep. And that kills your child. Tell your child from the word go. Baba yako hata ajuangi unakulanga nini. Hata ajui size yako ya viatu. Hata ajuangi hapa unakaanga. Alikukataa. Amekusahau.
Najua kuwapiganisha is not good, eh?
No. Si kupiganisha.
You are planting a very wrong seed.
It is the truth.
Yeah?
It is the truth. What do you tell his children?
That child will start seeing other fathers like, kwani wangu wako aje? So when you try to make a comeback,
but then hold on, let me ask you. Huyo baba yake yako aje in reality?
Atarudi.
No. Ebu give me a
call. Do you know we never know why he left in the first place? We have no idea. So acha kujipigia debe pia ye.
Ladies, I'm sure you've got a child.
And women are very good in that.
With a fool of a father.
Mobilizing children against their fathers.
What do you tell that child about their father? Let's be honest this morning. Uni mwaka ukuambiana ukweli. Do you agree with Lois Kim? I agree with her 100%. 0711 046105 is my number. Let's talk. Hit me up on my fan page on Facebook. Let's hook up on Twitter. Do you have a deadbeat father of your child? What do you tell that child about that father? Because me, I've seen young children being cheated by the mother in front of me. And I always tell these women, if this boy only knew what a fool the father is, he'd grow up with no expectations. I'll come for you on Saturday, I take you to village market. Okay, daddy. Saturday, the boy wakes up, he dresses, he waits for the father doesn't come. He sends the mother a text message in the evening. Imagine I got caught up. What is she supposed to tell that child? At it's Maina kageni wa Classic 105 Kenya. Hashtag is Maina and Kingangi. Tuambie ukweli ama tuwadanganye. In what situation are you in? Let's talk. Pop musician Lois Kim, she's urged mothers to say the truth to their children when their fathers abandon them and abscond their responsibilities. Saying, and I quote, wacha kuambia ati alikanyagwa na lori, mwambie alikataa kukulea, nikaamua kucheza kama mimi, lazima nikulee. What do you tell your children about their fool of a father? Because there are a lot of women raising children, the fathers got no idea what they do. Chef Ryan Ocheng, good morning, saying, telling a child how his dad is irresponsible is just one way of sharpening his mind. They will leave knowing the good and the bad. Absolutely. Why tell your child that the father is in America? America doing what? Shida Maina saying, I concur with Lois Kim. Why hide someone who can't afford to feed his own family? Absolutely. Frederick McCoy is saying, do you know that ladies block this support by all means? What do you mean ladies block the support? You're saying being selfish and needy is all in your man's weakness. Mnasahau pia mimi, I have ends that I need to meet. Yeah, but those children are yours, bro. What do you tell your child? Hello?
Hello, is that Maina Kageni show?
Yes, this is Maina Kageni.
Yeah, Maina, I wanted to talk about the issue about kids and dad.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a kid who the father is in the US.
Yeah.
But he's at home because there was school fees. The dad...
Sorry? Hello? Kiao. Oh, I needed to hear that story. Hello, Classic 105.
Hi, Maya.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes.
I want to participate in this.
Karibu.
Thanks. I want to tell ladies,
yeah.
Sometimes you assume that the kid you got, it was through rape because this guy does not show up.
Yeah.
Or if it's a rape, do you have to tell the boy it was a rape? Or the girl is a rape?
So let me ask you,
Uh-huh.
do you have a child?
Yeah.
Is the father taking care of the child?
No, you haven't even set a look at him. He has never seen him.
He has never even seen him?
No.
So what do you tell your child where the father is?
He went to do further studies.
You cheated your child that the father is in the US?
And I don't know whether he died over there. I don't know. You don't communicate. That's what I tell the guy.
Hey. So...
Yes, because what if it was a rape? What could you tell the kid? And you don't want to
do you know
the kid exactly?
Do you know where the father is?
No, we don't talk.
But you know where he's in Kenya?
Yeah, really, I do not know.
So why don't you tell your child the truth?
And the truth, does it make an impact anyway? Yes, that is just a kind of humiliation to the kid. He's going to have a lot towards himself or herself.
Wow, okay.
Good day.
Good day. Hello, Classic 105.
Hello, good morning, Maina.
Good morning.
My name is Marcy. I want to contribute to your conversation this morning.
Karibu sana.
Yeah, there's something I want to say before men start calling in fire there.
Yeah.
Because of your topic where about them taking care of their kids.
Yeah.
The thing is, Maina, we don't even really need to tell these kids anything. Nowadays, the kids we have are very smart.
Yeah.
They already know whether the father is in the picture, providing or not. Like, personally, I'm going to give you an example with mine.
Yeah.
I parted with my husband like a year ago.
Yeah.
And when we did so, my daughter was 4.
Yeah.
And my son was 1.
Yeah.
Now he's almost turning 2.
Yeah.
So what happened is that the dad said that I'm going for work somewhere,
Yeah.
because we parted ways amicably. So after all that time, my daughter has been saying that, daddy went to work, but he's really stayed. And my daughter is that kind of a child that he really knows who does what. Like if you buy even a simple thing like a handkerchief, she'll always remember. I don't need to tell her that Mama bought you this, or your auntie. She knows exactly who does what. So we really don't need to tell the kids anything. They can see for themselves. As much as the man will be bitter that, oh, she's saying these negative things about the kids. What they should know is that even these kids have their brains, and nowadays kids are very smart and they know exactly what is happening.
So let me ask you a question.
Please do.
Does your husband take care of the children?
Not at all. No, he has never even, he's living like a bachelor. That is what actually beats me up. He went on and lived with his life. What he does is that posting things on WhatsApp like during their birthdays. It's so weird. And I personally, because I don't like conflict, I have never even confronted him. I just decided to carry on with my life and my kids. At the end of the day, what I think is what is right for these kids is just the peace that they have.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. My God, why not tell your child the truth? Dadi hata ajui mahali unakaanga, hata ajui ulikula nini jana. Hey, what is your story? So what do you tell your child about the deadbeat father? Those children with foolish men for fathers who never even provide. Said Mkenya, good morning, saying some women are evil. They won't even let you play your role so that they can start running around and putting the blame of you. Evil kabisa. Daimoni Wagasmanke say never at any time talk negative of someone you were in love with. What do you do? Me, I've seen young children being disappointed by their Fokojembe fathers. I'm coming for you. We go to village market. Okay, they are dressed. They wait the whole day. I'm trying to wonder, what do you do? So you tell them the truth. Jennifer Kanyiri, you're saying they're men, and you're replying to Martin Karobi, who's saying never ever talk ill of anyone who you are in a relationship with. You're saying they're men who don't want responsibilities of taking care of kids, and there's no man who live comfortably by a man who by title but not his actions. There's no way. So what do you tell this child? What do you tell this child? Belandish, you're saying, I'm teaching my kid to be true always, to know whom to look up to. If you're too good to be a dad, you'd have stayed back to earn your place in that child's life. I totally agree. Dr. Emeja Moses is saying, even the Bible says, the truth will set you free. Ladies, be honest and truthful. Modern men have become ignorant and can't be man enough. Most are only interested in intimacy, nothing else. I got a tweet earlier of someone who said, imagine my stupid wife told my child I died in one of the ODM demonstrations. Guy. So what do you do? As a mother. Hello?
Morning, Chief. How are you?
I'm fine.
Sasa,
Eh.
say hi to our headmaster, senior master.
Masalimika.
Sasa, Maina. Please, when you talk to these women, always ask them why the father is not taking care of the kids.
Could there be a reason for the father not to take care of his children?
There is always a why.
What could be a why? Give me one why.
One why. We get a baby. Somewhere in Donholm. Alright? Or somewhere on the way, you start doing well in business or anything.
Yeah.
Sawa.
Yes.
You move to Wallingham.
Yeah.
Mimi nabaki wapi?
In Donholm. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
The only thing I can afford is 10K for the baby.
Yeah.
That is very good and very sufficient maybe in Donholm mama umoja.
Yeah.
Ile pande nyingine you need 50K. Nikikupea 5K utasema sijaleta kitu. What will I do?
Okay.
Sawa.
I'm listening.
Hapo tumeelewana.
I'm listening.
Twende number 2.
Yeah.
We get a baby.
Yeah.
Before hata tupate huyu mtoto, I discover you have other people.
You have other children?
No, you have other people.
Other men?
Yes. Sasa, how will I take care of my kid? I'm not sure ni wangu. Ukisema twende DNA, unakataa. Aya, tuendelee. We have a baby. Sawa.
Yes.
You go and get another baby, which is okay.
Yeah.
Sawa.
Yes.
You want me to take care of the 2. Unaona mimi nita withdraw. Wacha nikwambie Maina, hapa nje there are people who want to take care of their babies, lakini zile vitu wanafanyiwa, they just have to keep their money or do other things.
So there's actually a legitimate reason why a man is not taking care of his child.
Some of them, kuna kondoo tu zilikataa watoto from day 0.
Yes.
Lakini there are some men who be nasikianga vibaya wakiumizwa, and they really want to take care of their kids, lakini they cannot due to some situations.
Okay.
Wakumbukwe na waache kutusiwa na wasiambiwa walikufa because they want to take care of their babies, lakini the mothers want 100 G's, the guy can only afford 5. Akipewa 5 hawezi kubali.
Yeah.
Yes. Na wewe Maina.
Yeah.
Wacha hii tabia ya kuongeanga ni kama unasema ni mdosi. Sasa unajua wewe unaongeanga na akili ya mdosi. Please, we have people who don't have money.
Okay.
Na sisi wote hatuna pesa.
Okay.
Have a good day anyway.
Have a good day. Oh my God, he's laid out the scenarios there. Ladies, is there an iota of truth in what he's saying? That there are men out there who want to take care of their children, but you don't let them. That is very interesting. Okay, why don't you have the final word, huh? My God, the previous caller. Incredible. The things are here. Ooh. Koi Koinange, very good morning to you, Koi Koinange. Of so simply delicious. I certainly love what you've just told me. There will always be excuses, Maina. People will never admit their role in being deadbeat. Never. Even the richest man ever will always have an excuse. We know these things. And later when they regret, it's when they say their mother refused them to support their kids. And that's why kids will always choose their mothers later in life. Kids are not stupid. They see these things. They see these things. Amazing. Have the final word. Hello.
Mr. Maina.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I hope weekend yako imekuwa fiti.
Yes, kabisa.
Mimi naitwa Papa Dea.
Yes.
And allow me to contribute.
Karibu.
Maybe I can start by saying in 2015 mimi nilikuwa na baby fever. And you can understand a man having baby fever, what it means.
Yes, baby fever is wanting to get a baby.
Yeah, wanting a baby. Mimi nikapata mwanamke na nikaona anaweza kuwa mama mzuri. Na mimi nikaekelea goal. Naye Mungu akacheza kama yeye. Na ikaingia. But mine, I can tell you from that day aliniambia she has conceived. I've never let her down. We are not living together.
Yeah.
But I swear I try my best to give her support.
Yeah.
She has moved on.
Yeah.
Me, I have not, but I try everything to give her support.
Yeah.
My kids say yako grade 1.
Yeah.
But like for example, unajua venye mambo imekuwa with COVID, people are not making good money.
Yeah.
There was a time I would survive with 1 meal a day.
Yeah.
At least I save for the school fees.
Yeah.
Right now, kama school fees ya next term, I'm almost 45% nimesave.
Why aren't you with the mother?
Okay, me, I've not figured out the marriage thing.
So you just wanted a baby?
I just wanted a baby.
You got a woman?
Yeah, I got a woman.
Did you tell her all you want is a baby and you don't want a relationship?
First, I did not tell her, but I was very clear that I wanted a baby, and she wanted a baby too.
But you had no intention of being in a relationship with her?
Yeah, I had no intention. I wanted a baby. And from that day, I've never let her down.
So, ukimwacha ulimwambia unaenda wapi? Unamwacha kwa nini?
Wajue kitu unagojea tu iende chini ya maji.
Ukangojea mkosane kidogo, ukatake advantage, ukatoka ukaenda.
Lakini mtoto, I'm always present.
Okay.
If it's taking the kid to the clinic, I do it myself.
Okay.
Kama ni mambo ya shule, I do it myself. So kindly tell wanaume, please, they need to be responsible.
Okay.
Na nani wakanae na Captain Kale wasipige kwa sababu hii watachoma.
Thank you.
Asante sana, have a good day.
Ati baby fever in men, I've had it in women, in men.